Oops, bit of a reverb there. Let's have a bit of music. If I can find where I put it. There it is.
Sunday evening, driving home from work, I called my wife to tell her I'd be late. From a phone just east of Gresford, in a town too small to name, near a house where lived a girl I used to know. I'm haunted by the memories of my youth I hold so dear. Yes, I'm haunted by the memories, forever young as I grow older year by year. In a steel city back street, on a corner is a pub. I played there every Friday night for years. They danced up on the tables, and I sang the songs they loved. Now this poor guy's playing pool for beers. I'm haunted by the memories of my youth I hold so dear. Yes, I'm haunted by the memories, forever young as I grow older year by year. As I grow
Howdy folks, Amos Sewn 80, today's 24th of the 8th, 2023. G'day to Tacit Withdrawal on YouTube, thanks for joining brother, apparently watching from Parliament Lawn. G'day guys, big, yeah, I'll even wave a flag for you. Keep on going guys, you're doing a great job. Wave of red, what's that doing there? Anyway, today I want to talk about the Maui fires over in Hawaii. I've learned a bit about Maui today and done a bit of research as you do, and of course a lot of the stuff I've gone looking for again I haven't been able to find, so I'll just have to tell you about it, and I'll bring up some stuff later. But, lots of people died. It's a shocking thing that happened, wildfires, and of course they're all saying it's Mother Nature. She's a real bitch. The global warming that's going to cause more fires. But the story goes a bit deeper. The thing is, at the time, the emergency heads, the top dudes, they were over in another island doing drills. Drills, can you believe it? I've heard that somewhere before. Yes. And one thing that's really horrible is that quite a lot of children have just disappeared. And they're saying there's 98 to 100 people have passed away, that sort of thing. But there's a lot of confusion about where all the bodies went. People in cars have been incinerated. They're just left to ashes. And the cars themselves, well, in those sort of fires, it gets pretty hot, right? Ooh. And, well, apparently the wheels melted that hot. Molten weather, aluminium isn't supposed to melt at those sort of temperatures. So a lot of people are thinking directed energy weapons. I'm not saying I believe it or not believe it, but there's footage here and there. I think have I got a... We'd have some pictures before. I'll have to have a look for them later. It might be in the... it's probably in... what do you call it? Telegram. Yeah, I was looking at Telegram today, and let's see if I can find anything there. Oh, there's Telegram. Let's just have a look at Telegram for a minute, guys. Sorry, it's taken me a while. Here's a DK's site talking about the Maui fires, and like lots happened. Let's just have a quick look at that, shall we? No, that's not working. Typical, isn't it? Well, let me try once more. I get it this time, I'm sure. Just got to push the right button, folks. There it is, media viewer. And
I just want you to understand that, there'll be more of these fires, folks, because they're not done freaking everybody out and killing people. This type of weather warfare and eco-terrorism it knows no limits. And you're not safe anywhere you live. Because let me tell you something. If you've got electrical power coming into your house, and you've got gas lines coming into your house, it's not a good combination if somebody really wants to screw you up. And with these smart meters that have been placed on the gas meters, and these smart meters that have been placed on the electric meters.
Yeah, well, I found a different one, folks. Let's have a listen.
This is what Front Street Lahaina looks like on Saturday, August 12th, 2023. You can see this fire was absolutely devastating. It burned everything. There's aluminum and glass melted everywhere in the street. And this is where, what I'm told is over 100 people, according to the Coast Guard, jumped in the water right around here.
Yes, it's no, this isn't much fun, is it? Well, it's well, that's just an image of some of the devastation, and as you see, it's not good. Anyway. Well, look. Hello, Captain Sinclair.
Alan.
Yes.
Hello, Alan. Amos Dale. How you doing?
Not too bad, mate. Yourself?
Just fine. Do we have a live stream in place or not?
We do. We're live right now. I've just been showing a couple of pictures and things of Maui, and the
Maui.
place where the fire was. DK went out and he hasn't come back yet, so he's not here. It's just me and you. How are you, mate?
Things are going not too bad. Just got in from work. I've got to head out in about another half hour or so. But and for your listeners, in case they're wondering, should I introduce myself?
Yes, yeah.
or would
Well,
you like
I was
to?
about to, but yeah, you do a better job at it. You go for it.
Chief Communications Officer of the Robin Hood, Jaffe Ryder. The main website, of course, as always, WPRPN.com. The People's Pirate Network. And in case people are wondering, like, what's the People's Pirate Network? What's he talking about? WPRPN is an acronym which stands for, Alan?
World Pirate Radio Podcast Network.
Yeah,
So-
there you go. We have a
it's
winner.
something like that. And yeah, well,
It's
he has a
exactly
show.
that.
Normally, whenever someone has to play bowls, that's normally when his show is on. being here in eastern side of Australia, 1 o'clock the afternoon on Wednesdays, and Saturday it's around about the same time. It's a bit later on Saturdays, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's 12 noon here. We have our feature shows go out Saturdays, 12 noon Seoul, Tokyo time, which is
So it's same time Saturday.
no. Well, it's an hour. You're an hour ahead of us.
Yeah, yep.
I think
So it's 1 o'clock.
something like that. New Zealand is 3 hours ahead, I
Yeah,
believe.
They're 2
Yeah.
hours ahead of us. They're
But we've only got a limited amount of time here. You're the boss. What would you like us to talk about?
well, I was just going on, and I did a bit of research earlier today about the Maui fires sort of thing, and all the discrepancies people are saying that's happened sort of thing. Like apparently there was a big blockade there that stopped people from escaping. And
Yeah.
people that broke the blockade survived, and like also anything that was blue didn't get burnt.
I saw that. I heard
Yeah.
about that. Yeah,
Well,
is that true or is that just some sort of fiction?
Well, I've looked at a bit of footage from aerial views, sort of footage from drone footage and things like that, and there's a lot of blue stuff that didn't get. Well, like any major fires, you get houses that are untouched and things like that. But sort of, there was one place in particular. It was I don't know, it was a shopping mall, but out the front they had chairs and bright blue umbrellas. You know, the fabric umbrellas you get around shopping centres and that. Well, they
Right.
didn't burn, but everything else around them did.
The plastic fabric
Fabric,
type,
yeah,
umbrellas were
Yeah.
fine, completely untouched.
yeah. It's
That
amazing.
is, well, I would like to see that. That
Yeah,
sounds
well,
pretty incredible.
I'm actually looking through DK's site at the moment, or his Telegram channel, and there's well, can you can't actually see the stream at the moment, can you?
Not unless you do a screen share.
How do I do
So
that?
sad.
You're on your computer or phone?
Yeah. Computer.
Oh my.
Well, if you're on
Yeah.
your desktop, just look down and it should be on the bottom right-hand portion of the screen.
Skype screen.
It'll say chat, share screen, and react. There's a couple of buttons down at the bottom
God.
right-hand side.
Right hand side.
Yep.
Audio test snapshot share screen. Aha.
Ah.
Yeah. So I'll have to. Let's see.
So I'm off to do
yeah.
a little busking here in
Busking?
just a short while. After we
Yeah.
wrap this show up, I've got to
Yeah.
head off and do another lesson with got a class with elementary school age kids.
Yeah.
And then it's busking time for me for a couple of hours. So
Right. Oh, yeah. So you're going to be playing a bit of you get guitar and singing along, sort of thing.
harmonica,
Harmonica.
guitar. Yeah, I'll encourage others to be a part of things too. It's part of the
Yeah.
act where you bring along percussive instruments and
Oh,
you
yeah.
when they stop and show an interest, which they sometimes do, you can kind of lure them in, as it were, or encourage them. Would
Yeah.
be another way of putting things. But just say, hey, you like to some shakers, tambourines, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Would you like to be part of this here? So, and like university or high school age students,
Yeah.
maybe parents with their little kids or something like that, and they usually leave a little money if they
Yeah.
can, and sometimes as much as $10 is the most that I've picked up here from the Korean audience. Back in the West, though, $100 a couple times,
right,
believe
yeah.
it or not.
That's all right.
Even like a
Yeah.
group of Russian soldiers once outside this bar that run by the Hells Angels down in Nanaimo. I was, it was a blues bar. I'd sometimes actually in the past I'd actually performed on stage with bands, but this was just me busking outside. So these
Yeah.
drunk Russian sailors come along and
As
it's
they
like,
do.
no, don't get it. It's like too much. Don't do it. And they insisted. So anyways, that's,
Yeah. Well, that's what you do, and that'd be. Well, who's it entertaining for you or them? More entertaining.
everybody,
Yeah.
man. It's like, helping to raise consciousness, just
Yeah.
in the same way why we're doing,
What we're doing. Yeah.
the things that we do here now with these live streams. We're encouraging people to exercise their God-given rights, their natural rights. This is beyond any constitution.
Yeah.
Or what have you.
rules.
This is go ahead.
Yeah, or just the any day rules that are anything that's not natural law, shall we say, is
It's if it's lawful,
Yeah.
it's lawful, like no harm, no foul.
that's right.
I don't see no reason why
Yeah.
consenting adults, if you're talking things sexual or even with the drug consumption, for
You
crying
always
out loud.
you always go down to the gutter somewhere, don't you?
Well, those are the hot
Yeah, that's
button
okay.
topics. You got to at least touch on them, and
Yeah,
you
that's
can,
right. Yeah.
you can come back and
Yeah,
go
the,
deeper if you
The
excuse
share
pun,
screen
but-
thing didn't sort
Yeah.
of work, I'm afraid.
No,
Yeah.
it did actually. No,
Did
it did. I did. I was picking that up. So if you would give it to me again there, and
I'll
let me
put that
have-
video back on.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay.
And so I was going to say, like with
Yep.
drugs, whatever that is, whatever we
Yeah.
put into our bodies, whether it's drinking, smoking, eating, snorting,
Yeah.
you name it, that education is primary. We
Yeah.
need to be well informed. And that's a problem. We do not have, so often we have either mis or disinformation.
Yes.
The same sort of thing that the state accuses the people of, when in fact what these bastards are doing so often is they're gaslighting us.
Yeah, have you heard the new word? Malinformation.
Oh, God almighty.
That
please.
is it's probably
Yeah.
based on fact, but it's inconvenient for the politicians.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like how
Yeah.
Orwellian does it get? It's like it's probably true, but it's just that we don't want you to be talking about it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'll see if I can play this video and let me know if you can see it.
Yeah.
It's up on the screen at the moment. I'll go back to Skype and press that share
Yeah,
screen
well,
button again.
We got
See if that works.
I mean, we just got to be mindful of dead air. You know, a little bit of uncomfortable pauses from time to time. Maybe not so bad, but important to keep the flow of conversation going. So, who do you have out in your audience right now? Anybody?
Yeah, well, I got a dude called Tacit Withdrawal. He's one of the Canberra dudes. This is definitely not working.
Oh my God.
Look at that. Look, see that. Can you see that? No, probably not.
You got to turn. No, you had it originally. It was working there. When you got to maybe. Oh, here it comes. I think it's coming on now. Just waiting for it to. There we go. Okay. Vehicles. Now you can actually double click. Go on the picture and double click. See if it'll get large. Or down below, there's an expansion. You can expand the picture.
Yep.
Click on that with your mouse.
Yeah.
And make it bigger. It should go. Enlarge. There. Yeah.
My computer's having a bit of an issue because I'm asking too much of it.
No. Just go down where you were, down to the bottom, to just to the right below the edge. There you go. Down to the corner of the picture. Down to the corner. Click on that expansion icon.
I'm trying to, but it's not coming up actually.
Do you know the one I'm talking about? The one where it's
on the.
There, oh! Your mouse is going all crazy. Just down to the bottom.
I know.
Okay, so anyways, while we're doing this, what we're looking at are vehicles that were completely torched in the fire. What does this say? Where does this text go? How does a dog? Where's the? Oh my God! There's a dead dog somewhere.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I've just pressed play. I've expanded it. And it's
all right.
Buffering as it does. Yeah, because this computer isn't really suited for purpose.
Okay, so what do you think the main issues were besides the blocking? There was also like everything that could have gone wrong just happened to, just coincidentally enough, including the fact they never turned off the power. That's the first thing you do. These people, it's like the Peter principle. It's like rising to the level of optimal incompetence.
Yeah.
And corruption as well too, where they've been compromised clearly.
Yep.
So many instances, and they better keep their mouths shut or else. And heads are going to roll. I doubt it. There's not. It's just,
basically it's off the news already. You don't really hear like the news over here. That must admit though, I don't really watch a lot of it. I watch a few minutes here and there just to catch up before I throw up, if you know what I mean. But it's not really in the news. It's not in the no one's talking about it anymore. But look at the they're calling it a massacre over there. Because let's face it, it's not just the men, women, children. Well, it's men, women, and children, of course. But apparently, many children have just disappeared. And the day before there was a suspicious-looking submarine parked just off the island.
You're kidding. And who does this come to us from?
I saw it on Telegram, and there was a video. This lady showed a video of, it could have been a submarine anyway. Let's face it, you don't really know.
Maybe it was a whale.
No, it was definitely a submarine. I know what a submarine looks like, and it had that tall thing on the top, and it had a long body. It was definitely a submarine. And it was just off the island, apparently, the day before the fires.
And then it just disappeared.
Apparently. Yeah.
Somebody should have been, somebody was keeping a watch on it to a certain degree, I guess. And if it just sort of popped up out of the blue where, no subs typically should have been, it's the Japanese are invading again.
It's America. And
hey,
carry on.
Hitachi out of Japan. I shared this information once.
Yeah.
I think I'll have to bring this up here. I think this might have been in last week's news. I'll see if I can find it again. I'll try to get it over to you. Through in some means other than maybe Skype, because that's not opening up on our desktop. No. But Hitachi, these 15-minute smart cities, we're hearing a lot about that. There was a conference now that just coincidentally
Over in Hawaii,
enough
yeah.
or not turns out to be
'Cause-
booked for September. These to put together these smart AI.
Yeah, that's what Maui's going to be.
I-
Now that they've burned most of it down, they can.
Burn it down and then grab all the land. Here we go. I
Yeah.
got it. So I'll just copy and paste. So
Cool.
I could read it to you actually. Hitachi recently announced it had begun operations and demonstration. And this is Japan invading once again. It's the next Pearl Harbor, and to a certain degree, there's no mistaking that. Japan U.S. Island Grid Project. They love these acronyms too. Trust me.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see what that comes. Commonly referred to as the Jump Smart Maui.
Yeah, right.
Jump
Jump
Smart Maui on the island of Maui, Hawaii, in collaboration with the New Energy and Industrial Technology Development Organization, NATO.
Yep.
NATO. Mizuho Bank Limited, I guess that's out of Japan, and Cyber Defense Incorporated. Cyber Defense. That doesn't sound. That doesn't sound
Like
all
a housing
that
development.
doesn't sound well. Maybe a prison planet project, definitely, but not very traditional or indigenous.
Yeah.
An opening ceremony was held on Maui to coincide with the launch of site operations. So we'll see the date. Last January. Oh, I see. So this January, 2023, there was a smart city conference in Maui to turn the city into an entire smart city island.
Yeah.
Pushing everything electric.
Everything run by AI.
Electric, and making 15-minute smart cities. God, that's smart. Is this so awesome? Don't you think? Doesn't it make you feel so intelligent and bright?
And apparently after that, New Zealand's next. That's the next island.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I've warned. I warned Bob Dub of the other day, that hopefully she can think about that, reflect upon it, get that out to her listeners. The next, the next crisis that is engineered essentially, and it's kind of a form of stealth warfare, really asymmetrical stealth warfare. What we're looking at, of course, as always, a full spectrum dominance, right down to every last little nano particulate. And when I say that, I'm not joking. That includes all of space as well. And that's one of the reasons I would be willing to bet that, see, they've launched in America the Space Force, Space Wars, and so forth, space surveillance. Well, where is space?
Well, yeah, that's debatable. Apparently, it's just above us.
Well, but okay, that's partly where it is. But where else is space?
Oh, between my ears. There's a bit of space there.
Between you and me and everything else.
That's right.
But also within us.
Yeah,
so that's where
space
things
inside
like
you.
Wi-Fi and 5G for me definitely enter into the picture. And the fact is, just because you can't see it, smell it, taste it, touch it, hear it, doesn't mean that it's neither good nor bad for you necessarily. It may be.
But you'd think electrical waves, well, though we are technically electrical beings, but too much electrical waves, like Wi-Fi and stuff like that. Like my computers are run by Wi-Fi, so I'm getting irradiated while we speak.
I would ditch that if I
unfortunately I can't, because where I can't get a phone line, because it's a long story. But so without a phone line, I've got to go for Wi-Fi, which sucks somewhat. But well, I'm looking for somewhere else to live, but it's pretty cool where I'm living now, and just the Wi-Fi situation. Eventually,
get a phone line. That
yeah,
to
well,
me, I don't understand.
I live in an educated garage in the backyard of someone else's house, all right? And the phone company will not install two lines to the one house.
Why can't you run an internet line from the other house to where you are?
He doesn't want to.
He doesn't want to do that, eh?
Yeah, yep. Which is unfortunate, but it's his choice, you know.
I understand. That's understandable.
Yeah. No, it's not. But yeah, you got to understand, because it's
understandable.
It's free choice. Free choice.
I would probably. It's problematic because you never know what your neighbor's up to, and if they're up to some naughty things online, and then the authorities come around and start blaming you, saying that you
Yeah,
were
yep.
up to this and that. It's like, well,
Yeah.
no, I
Well, never really
wasn't.
thought of that, but yeah, I suppose that is plausible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a privacy and
Issue, yeah.
accountability.
But I was willing to pay for all the internet. But well, I'm still paying for it now anyway. But
Mhm.
it is what it is. You know,
All
it's,
right. So what else? What else are we looking at here with the 10,
the,
maybe
the,
15 minutes tops? You got
well,
left here?
yeah, I can't find the video, and even if I did, I'd have issues playing it. But this video I was playing earlier, it's the amount of like prominent people over there that have suddenly painted their house blue, and all the blue things I spoke about. And then also there was this video that I was about to speak about. They had this laser that they were going over several different types of. They look like towels, sort of things
Yeah,
on
I
the ground.
saw that. I
Yeah,
saw
and
that
it didn't
video.
touch the blue one. All the other colours got burnt,
Wow.
but that could be that's not necessarily the truth, but it looks plausible. And if there was, say, shall they say, directed energy weapons from space, mind you, um, well, would they be able to target um, just colours and things like that? What's the
Well, there may have been a combination of the two actually.
yeah,
There were downed electrical lines clearly,
yes,
and that the authorities,
who were
they
out?
really, the total, what I would refer to basically is a dereliction of duty. You
Mm-hmm.
could say gross negligence, gross incompetence, but
Criminal negligence, more to the
well,
point. Yeah,
yeah, but the question was if it was all set up to take place in that fashion, nobody is going to be held to account.
no, of course not, and that
Nobody,
that happens with
because they're all in on it.
yeah,
They're all getting a piece of the action, as it were. And you know what?
and a
So
lot of them
what?
don't know it.
So what? A
I think.
thousand kids were burnt up
Hmm.
in this sacrificial
Yeah.
Holocaust-styled fire
Hmm.
and offering to the ancient Canaanite
Hmm.
god of Baal, or however you want to put things. That you
Yeah.
could definitely look at what occurred
That,
in that
that is,
context.
yeah, well, that's right. It depends on like your belief structure and if you believe in that sort of thing. But you don't really know.
They were sacrificed.
Yeah, yeah, or they disappeared, or either way, they're not around anymore.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
which is shocking.
I
Again,
heard I heard conflicting messages actually. First, I heard that the kids were, because you see, apparently they said, "Oh, the fires are contained." We've all heard that, right?
yeah,
That was the message that was put out. Oh, the fires were contained, no problem.
yep,
And because of that, then the kids were sent back to school. But now what they're telling us is that no, they were sent home.
mm,
So I think what may have happened is they were going back and forth. That
yeah,
it was like home, school,
yeah,
and then back home again. And
mm.
maybe a lot of them they were either caught
Well,
up on their way back
yeah.
home as they
Jump in the
realized,
bus, kids. We'll take you home. Yes. What's
yeah, or
that? And all of a sudden, they're inside a submarine. Well, that's you
so
never know.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of the authorities. It'll be interesting to see what sort of twisted, convoluted
Mm.
story they come up with as far as why because there's only one road, I guess, one road in and one road out. That's not good, as we've clearly just learned. And
Mm.
the coppers, they blocked it off. And
Yeah.
hey, we're just following orders.
Yeah.
So we got orders from on high. Well, who gave those orders and
Mm.
why?
Yeah.
That's
And if you're
what.
stopping people from escaping a fire, let's face it, that's well, you might be following orders, but you're just as guilty. That's murder, basically, stopping someone from escaping a fire. That
Yeah, I
is,
mean,
yeah.
yeah, they're just like
And
an
there must have been.
accomplice.
I I was seeing the aerial footage of the island. There must have been thousands and thousands of people living there. And yeah, where are they all now? Yeah.
So the blue houses, which blue house, whose houses now have been
Oh,
painted
oh,
blue?
they showed Oprah Winfrey's house, of course, and
What?
um,
It's all
That was
recently been painted blue, or it
within
was
the
blue
last
from
year
the
or two,
beginning?
apparently.
Oh,
From
really?
what I read, sort of thing. Um, yeah. Oh, there was an article that just said, why are all the celebrities in Maui painting their house blue all of a sudden? And then the footage that you see, like all these burnt-out cars, in between them here and there, you'll see a blue car, not burnt. Seriously.
Hmm.
Or many of the footage I saw, it was blue cars here and there. Oh, but yeah, they look like they've been there a while, but sort of, I don't think they've just been parked there because they're like blocked in. But all the other cars around them are toast, or worse than toast, melted butter or melted aluminium. You know, like the pictures in the street of all the aluminium running down the road, and yeah, well, that's really hot to melt the aluminium. You'd think. You know,
Aluminum.
yeah, the aluminium wheels, aluminum. Yeah, yeah. We have a
I,
different form of English. We call it aluminium in Australia.
uh, where did
Aluminum.
you learn to speak English? My God.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Not in
yeah,
Korea.
so yeah, I
Yeah,
sent you actually. I sent you a copy and pasted basically that information
in,
covering the whole
or
just
in
what
through
what
Skype in the chat. Is it?
no, it's over on Facebook.
Oh,
I
right,
was
okay.
not unable to load the Skype. It's not
Yeah,
willing to play ball. It's the other machine that we got here. The desktop runs
yeah.
off of Linux,
All right.
so it's a different
Different
OS than
operating system.
where
Yep.
we're talking right now. We're communicating via my notebook kind of
Notebook. Oh,
laptop.
yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Well, that's all I
gotcha.
have. I've got two laptops. And
Right.
this, the one I'm talking on is the oldest one, but it seems to work better than the newer one. The newer one's just doesn't play, or it
I
does, but
thought you
it's
said we talk about you two these old new I thought you said you've been single for a while.
no. I was talking about laptop computers.
Oh, I was thinking maybe I was wishing I had a laptop or two like yours.
Yeah, so it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to the gutter.
So
Back to the gutter he goes, folks. Yeah. If you want to hear more of this, watch. Look, I think I've frozen. Uh,
just
W.
trying to add a little romance
Oh yeah, yeah.
romance to the conversation and
Thanks, mate.
yeah.
Yeah. It'll happen one day.
Amorous.
I'll walk in the bowling club, and there was actually a few weeks ago there was this new lady member, and I was waiting. Oh, haven't seen her since, but there's a new lady there that's just right. Apparently she just moved into town and she's rich. So can't wait to see her. Hope she's watching. Come and see me, babe.
Well,
Yeah, I must.
you promote your live stream around Wanji Wanji?
Yeah, yeah. Some people see it. Some people have seen it, and yeah, don't watch again. I don't know why.
Just not their cup of tea.
No, that's
You
right.
know.
Yeah.
So, are you concerned at all about these fascists? Because really, New Zealand, it's really despicable.
Mm,
So much of the way that we see. Did I say New Zealand? I meant
it,
well, Australia.
yeah,
Maybe not
pretty
not
much.
quite as
Yeah.
bad, but New Zealand. Do you think New Zealand is worse with the way that they just wage war on freedom of speech and they come kicking down doors, swinging their clubs? And
That
did you hear about Vinny Eastwood's live streaming social media buddies? He would be able to fill us in a little better,
yeah.
but they
I've
were hauled away by authorities. Can you fill
yeah.
listeners in on that whole business? What
The
actually
the
took
counter
place?
spin situation.
Is that what they're called? They're counter spin. That's right.
If you talk about the same people,
Yeah,
sometime
yeah.
after
Husband wife
Billy
duo.
and Vinny were arrested, yeah, counterspin was shall we say the next big thing in the alternative media, and they got raided. All their computers were, I'll say, stolen, because let's face it, the
Oh,
police stole them, and
and do you know
uh,
why they confiscated them? Yeah. Do
cause,
you know
'cause-
why?
yes, because they shared a link on Telegram to a video to do with the mosque shooting, apparently.
Right. Right.
Something to do with the mosque shooting. So they've got blanket to do whatever they want if they can say it's because of the mosque shooting. That's a bit insidious,
So
isn't it?
okay, run that by us one more time. What did you who has got what?
The police raided Counterspin. They were a
Yes.
independent they put together quite a professional news
Yeah,
alternative news show. It was a very good show.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and well, the police raided them for sharing a link about something to do with the mosque massacre.
They just came straight in, no talking or conversation or contact, no lines of communication
I don't
prior
know.
to any of that.
I don't know.
And,
Yeah,
and just for such a ridiculously trivial
for sharing
thing,
a link, something when you're playing with your computer,
yeah,
that you do that all the time.
ridiculous,
You know?
incredible,
Yeah,
just incredible.
yeah.
Yeah, just utterly incredible. Well, thank God, knock wood. And that's one of the reasons we're here is to fight this.
Yeah.
You can call it
Get
whatever you want. It's tyranny, though.
tyranny.
Clearly,
Oh,
it's.
oh, DK's calling on the other.
Oh, now, yeah,
There you
now
go.
we're echoing too.
Yeah. Wait a sec.
I'll say hi to him, and then
Yep.
I've got a skedaddle.
Oh,
See, we've got a
actually,
delay echo in
hang
place
about.
right there. Someone has to turn their speakers down. It's like Art Bell
No,
used
hang
to
about.
say, extinguish
Hang
thy
about. Yeah, I
radio.
got rid of the noise.
There we go.
DK. Yeah. I attached
Hi,
that.
DK, long time.
Can you?
It's been a while, DK. How's it going, mate?
He's not here, I don't think, because I think I hung up on him.
No,
How?
he's just freaked out. He saw Jeff. He's like, oh man, this
No,
guy's
no,
not
no,
this guy again.
I
I'm out of here.
I forewarned him.
If it was me, I would have 5 warned him. That would have just to be especially sure. 4 probably not good enough.
Do you know?
Quite
Is there
good.
a way for me to invite DK back from here?
Yeah,
It'd have to
yeah,
be,
yeah.
it'd have to be
Yeah,
one, wouldn't it?
I'd have to walk you through. I'd have to do a screen share and show you. But
Yeah.
I mean, you go up to the top
Yeah.
left corner.
Yeah, got there.
What I
I'm
would
there. DK.
actually hang on. Or you could go down. No. Bottom left. It's
Yeah.
add participants. There's record, add participants. Okay. Bottom left.
Okay.
Are you dyslexic? I think you might be. So. Are you? By the way, do you have a bit of a holiday right now? Why aren't you baking, sweating your ass off in the hot bakery today?
I get every day off.
What?
Yeah, I work.
You don't-
I work nights.
Oh, okay, right. Okay.
Uh,
That's pretty cool, actually. How do you like that? Is that all right?
Oh yeah, well, it's what I've done sort of forever, sort of thing.
Graveyard shift. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's entertaining. Yeah. Well, it's quite an entertaining job. It keeps me busy at night, sort of thing.
So, you make all kinds of exotic pastries, or what sorts of breads?
I do
donuts?
mainly the bread.
Uh-huh.
And the other guys, the pastry cooks, they do all the
Exotic.
exotic
Kinda.
stuff, pies and things like that.
Yeah.
Right.
All kinds of exotic things.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Hey, DK.
But
So have we got both of you at once, have we?
I'm not sure.
I can't hear him. I cannot hear him. I
You
can't
can't
see
hear
him.
him? Oh,
I
well,
can't see him. I can't hear him. No.
Hang on. If I jack my headphones on, I'll still be able to hear the show, though.
Yeah.
So he's
He's so
No,
that,
both of you.
yeah.
that's weird.
Yeah, well, it's probably the way I went about it, I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, you need to invite me from the group chat that you're already
What the
on.
hell?
Right. Yeah, well, actually, yeah, because there is a group chat. Can I, actually, I'm going to hang up on both of you and ring you both back on a group chat, okay?
Okay, I can stay.
Okay,
We'll
man.
try it.
Sweet.
I could stay for 5 minutes. It's
Okay.
audio tech sec. Yeah.
No worries. I'll talk
Okay.
to you in 5 minutes.
And call me back. Yeah.
If the thing's going to let me do it.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Just launch a group chat.
Right. You still there, Jaffy?
Yeah. Do you want me to
Yeah.
drop out?
Yeah, if you
I mean,
can drop out, so then I can start
Add-
again. Sort of.
add back. Okay.
Yeah, because I've right. Come on, woke up you. Sorry. I'm gonna disable my camera, folks. Go away. Start call. Right. Ring the group. Right. This may work.
Okay.
Hey, we got it.
Yeah.
Just,
Well,
just got to wait. DK's
yeah,
not answer
yeah.
yet.
I hear you might want to something.
Ah,
Okay, there we go.
It was ringing on both my computers at the same time.
Oh yeah. That's the.
That's all. I had to answer on one and then hang up on the other one.
Yep. No worries. Okay. Well, so we're bit of music. Oh yeah, Jeffy's doing a bit of music. That's just what we need. There we go. That was you, was it, Jeffy? Yes.
Just a little background kind
Cool.
of ambiance.
Oh well, that's
How you
cool.
going anyway, Jeffy? It's been a while since we've actually talked. I've been on your shows a bit and stuff and watched, especially when like Alan's on your shows and things as well.
I've seen that. Yeah, thanks for the support.
Oh yeah, always, man. Every time I actually get a notification or anything and know that you're on, I jump on it.
All right,
I'm
cool.
out of
Yeah, it's
camera.
good to see you. Always good to have you and anyone else that's willing to. I mean, if you get the notification, and that's the thing is like with Alan here, he talked about it yesterday. So I came back. I've got like 5 more minutes. I got a split. I've been here for about a little more than 30 minutes, just in between classes. So
Yeah, I only just got home. So I had a mate who asked me to help him shift out a mate's whole house full of stuff because he got refused bail, and apparently he's already been in custody for a while. Got refused bail again, and so now he's been evicted from his house.
Lovely.
he's facing some kind of charges.
Yeah, I actually didn't find out what charges he's on, to be honest. But yeah, he was already like held in custody and got denied bail again, and so because he can't get out on bail, can't get any money, can't pay for the place where all his stuff is, he got evicted. So this is how they try and screw us. So you were right before about what you were saying about New Zealand turning to shit. Ellen knows a little bit about it, whereas I can go on more in depth because I talk to Vinny all the time.
Yeah.
Who's that you got in the background? Oh, that's Vinny in the
That's
background.
Vinny in the background.
there.
It's in. I've got a screen that
It's sideways. It looks like almost, I was looking. It's like, that's a chick face down.
No,
She looks like pretty happy there. Like, what's going on?
That was Vinny. That was Vinny face down because so
Vinny's
I
the
got you
pictures.
called him a chick.
I couldn't see, man. My eyesight is going. It looks like this whatever is somebody's taking it from behind there in a big way, or they got something they're smiling about.
That's just me. TV in the background of. I just have it playing different photos that I've taken, and that was a screenshot I took of Vinny once because I did plan one day to do a painting of him, and that's still down there on the list somewhere. Yeah, things to do. But I've got too many other projects at the moment. I've got a couple of other belts to make. I've got some wallets to make. And I'll want them all by Christmas. So.
At least I got mine. I'm all
Yeah,
good.
you're on the list, DK.
That's right. My wallet as well. I've got the belt at least.
Yeah, you got
I've
a
had
belt
a belt so far.
Yeah. Jaffy's got a belt now too, I think, haven't you? Or two.
Yeah, I got a double black belt. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, nice. I got a brown one with DK Spiracy embossed in it.
Cool. So, gentlemen, I've got to head out. Got to feed the cats.
Oh,
and,
yeah, we heard the cat in the background. Yeah.
Oh yeah, take care of that.
Biting your ankles, yet, is it? Or...
Well, we got 3 cats here, and
Oh, yeah.
the wife I caught the wife on the way out when I was coming in. She'd clean the cat litter box. I just added a little baking soda, and just working on getting freshened up here between gigs once again. So I get the energy up and ready
Are you playing again, Jeffy?
Playing like music, busking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going out like right after work. I'm gonna go teach work with some kids here shortly, and then head back home and do some street busking. Yeah, but I must say,
Awesome.
if you guys help spread the word, maybe just for this Friday, no feature show. Okay, we're taking the break. We're taking the week off, and I'm gonna try to focus on getting In fact, you guys can maybe help in spreading the word. Minds World Indie Music Showcase.
Yeah.
Just drop the link in chat. I'm on your chats as well, Jeffy.
Well, it's the 11th edition. What we do is we feature anyone off of Minds. All you need is a studio, like CD, studio quality recording, ideally.
Yeah.
And with your instruments in tune and so forth, obviously. But
I have one mate online who has lots of music on BitChute that is all free to play, and he doesn't mind being promoted as long as you credit him.
Yeah. Well, look, if he has a Minds channel, then we can probably do that. Okay, so that's all we require. We just reasonably decent quality. Studio recording, CD type quality, and then if you got a Minds channel, we will probably
he even makes his videos and stuff.
Good.
He puts them all on BitChute. He even makes videos and everything himself.
Well, look, you in fact, you guys could even be in on this. Like this is coming up shortly once we get our act together, and we'll definitely give you credit. Like if this guy comes our way, DK, like you'll be mentioned on the show. It's like, oh yeah, DK helped us out.
I'm not worried about me getting the credit for his.
No, well, that's just how it goes.
I get what you mean, though. Yeah, I get what you mean. No, I'm more about promoting him for his stuff.
Well,
it's not about me promoting him.
No, it's just everybody gets a shout out and some word of recognition for what they contribute.
Always appreciated, but yeah, never necessary.
Right. So I gotta go. Help spread the word, if you would, please, gentlemen.
Definitely look into that. Yeah.
Right, as I said, just put the Minds link in your Skype channel, and I'll be able to find it there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and
Cool.
we will be tagging people on Minds and encourage everyone to launch their own channels.
Yeah.
So, and
I don't think I have a Minds channel yet, so yeah, I need the link so I can try and sort that one out.
Yeah.
There is no show. There is no show tomorrow. No Friday night or Saturday feature show.
So I can go play bowls then.
Go play with your boyfriend's balls. Yeah.
No. Hey mate, I showed you what bowls is about all
Get
yesterday.
more homo than that enough.
Oh jeez.
That was quick. Well done.
Yeah.
I use that one too often. That's enough. I'll stop.
No.
Asking him.
You do whatever you want. I don't really care.
No. I gotta come up with
that joke has sort of worn out, but
it has. Yeah, but hey, it's the first time we've done it on your show.
Yeah, well, that's right. Yes.
So the freshness is still there.
Yeah. I'm sure the audience
all right.
loves it. And guess what? They're probably having a giggle on the Parliament House lawn in Canberra right now, because there's some guys. One guy, at least, they're watching us from the lawn in Canberra. So, hello again to Canberra. Keep up the good work.
Via the Parliament lawns out of Canberra.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
And that's one thing I will say, that at least I will credit there are certain Australian politicians who are speaking out against the global tyranny agenda, 2030, the social credit system, the cashless society, everything that the technocratic elite are pushing, the Klaus Schwab WEF crowd and others, Bill Gates, of course, all the usual suspects. So kudos to those few rogue politicians. I think they did set up a government.
They won't get voted in again.
Well, they should. That's the kind of representation the people need. Stand up for to stand. They're expected to be there to stand up for your rights and represent you. If you want to be slaves, I guess they can make that happen easily enough too. But
they already have.
Well, that's right. Pretty much.
Is that what you voted for? Not what I voted.
I didn't vote.
Yeah, so
I refused to contract.
We will catch you on the flip-flop, folks. I gotta fly. WPR.
All right, Jeffy. Good to talk with you again, man. I'll try and get onto one of your shows when I catch it next time.
That's right. Always welcome. News is the way to do it, especially. So, happy sailing.
All right. Thanks, bud.
Cheers. Okay. Well, that was interesting.
It was.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Me and Jeffy haven't actually voice chatted for ages. It's just been in the chats and stuff. It has actually been a while since our falling out ages ago.
No, but he did actually he he said once a while back that he has forgiven you for that sort of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah,
As he
so
bloody well should have.
yeah. Well, quite often when I'm on his show, I do mention you, and sort of comes up in conversation because, well, a lot of my research is on your channel. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, 'cause
Appreciate it. But yeah, no, it's like I don't actually have a problem with Jeffy, and generally
Yeah.
by the next day I don't have a problem with anyone sort of thing.
the only
Like
issue
someone
was
has to be a real dickhead for me to give a shit the next day.
yeah, the only issue was that back then you used to basically not let anyone else get a word in, whereas these days you do.
Nah, that it was over me abusing the shit out of one of his guests.
Yeah, that
That's
too.
what caused it.
Yeah.
Seriously, like really took issue with one of his guests and like went at him, and Jeffy just didn't know what to do. Like, it was like, so we had a bit of a falling out over it for a while.
I just noticed
But yeah, it was over one of his guests. It was never actually with Jeffy himself.
K-Love's in the house on Twitch. Yeah,
Oh, is she?
yeah. Oh, K-Love.
Good shit.
Yeah, haven't seen her for a while. She's another Twitch veteran. She was back in the day when you were.
I streamed on Twitch again
Yeah.
last night,
Oh yeah,
but nothing saves.
yeah. Oh,
Like, I don't know what setting I have wrong on Twitch, but I can't get things to save on Twitch.
it's the category type thing, I think. Yep. Sorry, just typing as you do.
Yeah, so was I. I was saying hi.
I didn't see DK. You didn't see DK.
It's saved on YouTube. I did it on my new YouTube channel as well. It's under DK Spiracy. Like, yeah, this name. Under DK Spiracy on YouTube. I just did it last night.
Yeah, I saw that. I actually watched that earlier. And yeah,
What do you think?
Yeah, there's a bit of polish. But in the end, so do I. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
no, that's what I said. It's been like so long
Yeah.
since I've been using all the, all the different streaming sites other than Telegram, and it's like I was like, a few things just kept catching me out and shit all the way through it. It was pissing me off.
Yep.
It'll only take a couple of episodes, couple of shows for that to get sorted. So I want to try and do that more regularly.
Definitely.
I don't want to go back to the 24/7 thing again.
No,
I'd rather just do
That
it
would-
like
that- that would have been too
I
draining.
think, I
in a
think
way.
last night's one was 35 minutes or something. I'd rather do it like for just like, an hour sort of thing every couple of days rather than doing the 24/7, because that was just getting me banned constantly.
Yeah, that's sort of asking for it, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's because like I would play on to shit while I was asleep that would get me banned.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I couldn't monitor the shit that was playing while I was asleep.
Yeah.
And that was getting me in shit.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
I mean,
sometimes.
I'd get banned about an hour or 2 hours after I went to sleep each night.
Yeah.
I was like, fucking assholes. Could have said there was an issue, like, before I said, I'm going to bed now.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I'll fix it. Nah, wait till after I say I'm going to sleep and then ban me.
Yep. I'm just going to do a little experiment here. I'm just going to try speaker mode. See if that... oh, look. There's you. And, yeah, I'm not...
Everyone could see me.
Yeah, I know, but now I can see you bigger and better. I don't know if that's
How?
better. Yeah, I've shrunk. Yeah. Oh, don't worry, I'm just playing with it. I'll turn it back in a sec. Because the show's well. Anyway, I should actually get back to the news side of the show really, instead of just talking shit, basically, shouldn't I? Where's everything gone? Oh, have I frozen up?
No, you're all good.
All right, cool. Hey, what am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for. Go back to the last view of that. Sorry, folks. Anyway, what's K-Love saying? I'm Kenya on YouTube. Oh, yeah. Good on you. I learned so much when DK was streaming on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of people did.
Yeah.
Because it just played everything. Because I just play a BitChute channel.
Yeah.
And I'd be like talking about everything that was on them and stuff. And It's some of that stuff is shit that no one had ever seen or even knew about before.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, every
That's
once
right.
in a while it was stuff I didn't know about.
Hmm.
And that's the thing. It's like, that's why I like it. When you come across something new while live and
Yeah.
you get to actually react and respond to
Mhm.
something you're just learning as well.
Yeah.
I did actually really enjoy doing it, but with the way censorship's going, it's just stupid.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
I just get screwed right over constantly.
Yeah. Yep. Because it's the way the world is at the moment. They're sort of watching us all, really, aren't they?
Well, Google's just had their new misinformation, disinformation policy enacted as of the 7th of August.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So every platform that's under Google now
Yeah.
has extreme censorship, especially if you're in Europe.
Yeah.
Europe's actually trying to censor Twitter.
Well, anyway, mate, I'm going to wrap up because I've got to go for a drive. I'm out of beer, and that's an emergency I just can't handle. So I'll wrap up the show, but I'll leave you on the screen because there's too much fucking around to do it otherwise.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, you just.
As I found out last night, damn it, I'm out of practice. This shit ain't as easy as it used to be.
Yeah, that's right. So just turn it down. That's what I should have done. That looks better. You can see more of me. Yeah. Anyway, folks, that's episode 80 of Amos Sewn. It's if anyone on YouTube watching didn't see episode 78, it's also got me banned for a week. So if you want to have a look at it, it's on BitChute. All the links are in the description. And this morning I downloaded issue number 79, which is actually me going for a walk and talk around Wanji. Wasn't a live video, but it's on YouTube. Have a look at that. Tell me what you think. I'll be doing more walk and talks and things like that in the future when I get around to it. And but until then, be good to each other. Before that, DK, say goodbye to the people, will you?
Alright. Well, I don't know where. Well, I can't. Well, my channel is But What If with But What If chat with an underscore each word on Telegram, and it's Much Love No Fear on Discord, and it's DK on YouTube because I can't stream on any of my other YouTube channels or I'll lose everything else that I've got. So I'm not even risking them.
Yep.
But yeah, much love, no fear, everyone.
Okay, DK, hang around. I'll have a bit of a chat to you after the show. So, folks, that's episode 80 over and done with. Please be good to each other. Oh, and actually, I forgot to do me sharp. I'm not the sharpest knife in the block. I'm a bit like a bread knife. Cut through difficult subject matter and always leave plenty of crumbs on the board. I was supposed to do that at the start, wasn't I? Oh, well. Anyway, folks, be good to each other.